tonight we're treating the topic divorce in marriages. Come home. Nah. You're my counselor. Counselor, fire call.
Valerie,
Papa.
It is believed that divorce rate is actually increasing. And the truth is that it has increased.
Okay.
Now you say, what is really happening? I mean, everybody goes into marriage with this kind of attitude, happiness. Say, my father pa,
right?
Menya de pa. Why is the relationship, still there? I mean, it was there. We were able to sustain the relationship regardless of the challenges.
Right.
Right. So what is actually about marriage that makes people leave? So we are going to actually look at some of the things that is causing the troubles.
Okay.
Because you see, what will make you divorce is what will make you stay in your marriage. So when it comes to the decision of divorce, everybody has this interpersonal view.
Right.
We'll be an journey. We're not doing the divorce.
Right.
And you'll be shocked that somebody can divorce because the wife actually insulted him. Another person was insulted, but no. And he
they will just laugh and shrug it off.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to be chinchina. You won't show me the amija.
Right.
Obviously, a man is kada or no crown or sash. If you, but hey, she or he doesn't care.
Right.
When it comes to divorce, everybody has a way they view, see, and perceive things. It's in here. Say, it's Rubian and you're
right.
And they strong, things that are happening around the system of marriage that is making marriage fail.
Okay.
So some of the things that makes marriage do not work. And are you not shocked that suddenly we married and then one person see the other to be an enemy? Are you not shocked that suddenly we marry and the other person is saying, I've regretted getting married to you? Are you not surprised that we have gone through a lot within a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of relationship? I have to you did my prayer, sorry.
Debbie.
Yeah, what do you say? Hey, what a mistake.
Right.
So what are the problems? Number one of the reasons why there is too much divorce in the system, it has to do with unrealistic expectation about my partner in the marriage.
Okay.
Unrealistic expectation about my partner in the marriage.
Okay.
Yeah. I expect my partner to behave this way.
Right.
To talk this way. To act this way. According to my expectation. And nobody, and I repeat, nobody on this earth can live to the standard of your expectation. So one of the leading causes and the reasons why divorce rate is up is because people want their spouse to become like how they think and reason.
Okay.
Eti me wadewa Valerie me pese o kasa say. Me pese o dress say.
Right.
Me pese ntokwesi anka behave say. Me pese akasa sia enka wo ye din. See, there is too much unrealistic expectation. Say this is how I want it. Another way of this unrealistic expectation is that me wura madam fu bia wade me me tie ni common. O mama wade ni eko say. Enti me so me pese me de ko sa. Enti mo se kane no na ka bibia me partner ye bia so mani kakra.
Right.
Now they say me see so many every time because mati bi die. Me hu bi die. Bi ti bi nkomo. Me hwe bi wo movie mu.
Right.
So I want it to look exactly like that. But marriage is not a movie.
Part 1, part 2, part 3.
No.
Seasonal.
No. This is unrealistic. It doesn't happen humanly.
And you're happy
about it. It will be impossible to live with your spouse and not have challenges. It is impossible. And it is not like I do not have time for you. The truth is that our responsibilities are high.
Right.
To the expectation of the society.
Okay.
Eti ekobase mi shede nyamre ekobase yente nyamre ekobase ya wade entumi nyesu obi dia enyesu obi dia obi nso dia nye ama ye dia ye ehweso dia ma no.
Right.
Eti one of the reasons why people walk out of marriages is because most of the people want their spouse to behave according to their taking pattern. Yeah? And to kwesi ye no me ex kwesi wuli and to kwesi o to be din no hwe me. Because sana becomes a no abam no afimano. He's a romantic guy. And I be wadi na ya jima.
Of course.
W.
Champion Karakuta.
O kana makabi
King of Kings.
O kana makabi
Lord of
So
Lords.
they sit back and go like, how I wish he's like Kwesiata. It doesn't. There is something about me that can actually beat Kwesiata too. That Kwesiata is so. You need to understand that people are not same. Someone's strength is someone's weakness.
Right.
And someone's weakness, and that is why you will not get everything you are looking for in your partner. There are some of the things you must create it in them.
Okay.
Because you cannot just get it. It is not an automatic. Or it is not automatic. It doesn't just happen.
Right.
We create an environment to see that point in them. The number one reason why a lot of marriages are collapsing, people are not happy in it, people are walking out of it, and people want to walk out. And actually, the hearts of people are out. It's because a lot of people have this unrealistic expectation about their partner.
Okay.
So that is one reason why marriages are ninya.
Right.
Marriages are bad. Marriages are not working. Marriages are not fruitful. Marriages are not upcoming or forthcoming. It's because unrealistic expectation towards my partner is killing me.
Okay.
Number two reason has to do with trust issues. Valerie, in marriage where there is no trust, there is no foundation, there is no love. Walk out.
Even if you're lied to.
I am telling you, regardless of your wedding ring and the vows you took on the altar, may say where there is no trust, affection becomes affliction.
Wow.
You torment yourself instead of enjoying affection. You start getting worried with anxiety and stress and frustration because you wonder, what can I do at all to please them? Everything about you does not please their eyes. Because for them, you are faking. And the more you fake, the more you fade. And so you realize that only personality suddenly or suspecting someone will be chimpana, but for you, you are not.
Okay.
Suddenly or suspecting our phone, there is something on it. Tina the password that so, but for you, there is nothing on it. Now we are called di as a one tears will come as an arguing na bema ebiana ye bema botie nkomo se na ye boko no oba for friend bema for friend. Wow, may say one of the leading causes of divorce are trust issues. Why? Because if trust does not reign, problems reign.
Okay.
There be a minji wundi a one asumdue ni ho.
Asumdue ni ho.
They are all cano manji and di sampai ona ufiriba na itisa. To work an amajisu kolia and chelesa majedi. Koli doesn't mean I believe what you've said. It means that I'm only responding to your words, but I don't trust in your words. So another leading cause of divorce and why marriages are dying is because there is no trust.
There's no trust.
There is no trust, and so marriages are rusting.
Okay, so counselor, what do you think is causing this mistrust? Is it because of lies? Is it because of what do we call it? Past experiences? Is it because of that individual, like personality wise? What are the causes of these trust issues we're talking about tonight?
Number one, some of the trust issue has nothing to do with the very person you are married to. It has to do with my past. Because I could not deal with my past disappointment, you become my appointment.
Okay.
Okay. Say, baby, I'm be free by ye jai me bako, ye jai me mienu, ye jai me miensa, makuma tete. And I mean, name one of Bishia, which has Benjamin Corsa, and I be Bishia Abigail, and then they are what dear. One was some young some you be a mean Jim Mendi. Miobia, I don't believe in the promises of men. For example, maybe I be shared Bobia, maybe I said me shared Bia, a shame boss of what them.
Right.
As long as what me and the other what do you? Maybe shame boss of me, I will never hate you, or baby shame boss, I will never cheat on you, I will never lie. One more year, Debbie, one more team. Eti saadi we nyina mama mama menye hunu say I can't trust women. I can trust men. Eti me de be wade wo a already me ngi ni pendi. Eti won so be ahwe ye se me ngi wundi. Eti anya wo no waye me bibi mi ankasa me ngi mmemandi na me ngi mmadi. And ye de awure mu an ya be wade na yes so remember that you cannot actually marry somebody without courting them.
Right.
In the process of courtship already me ngi obi ndede da. Say me ye wo ba.
Right.
Say me ye bema. And me de abe wado. And because I have that trust issue, me de abe wado.
Right.
Also me be me say 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years depending on why you dated for that long. Also so anye be in trouble if you are no buy. We hear me bibi amantime ho ase. Ase okọ flirte, ase okọ cheat. Etimi am ngi depend da. Me ngi wo emendi, me ngi memendi. Onso so me ba ye wa ye bibi kakra. An ye ni na ma ya prepare an ye de abewade. Ti kaze me ankasa anje ndi ye bisu ne me ban.
Right.
I have that mindset that I cannot trust a man. I cannot trust a woman. And I also cannot trust this very person.
Right.
Because ye day ti kura no wa ye nioma bia me dwen ho amentiase. Men jane de ya wade. So I still see him. I still see her in the picture of the past.
Okay.
So these are some of the things that create
that trust issues we are talking about this evening.
That is it.
Right.
That is it. So another reason why divorce rate is actually increasing and people are walking out has to do with less income. Less income. Less income. The only thing even God can actually be bold to say that it is competing with him. It's not the devil, it's money. The spirit of mammon. What money can do apart from God, money can do a lot. Money can heal you. Was it there? We say money can heal you. Say nyame wo hoi, nyame achi, ye petumi bi awo ahode iska.
Right.
That is why the world is ruled by rich people.
That's true.
Not poor people. Regardless of your wisdom, if you are poor, your wise counseling will not be considered.
True.
Even a fool who is rich, his wise counseling can be considered.
True.
The world is ruled by money. And then I make catch it say. Our dear sika anymore, ye dear gu. Ohia ya na ho kire ya. One of the leading causes of divorce in our generation today is less income. Oba nya adwuma, be man kwa de ye adwuma. Be man nya adwuma, oba nkwa de ye adwuma. Wo mu mienu so koba, o mu nya hwe mma. Hwe. Then kwala ni tifi be say adwendwen ekusunsun. There are people who can actually opt and say, listen, I want you to be mean to me. But be correct to me, Shana, we are musu. Me wadi we ma bofom. Sanya wa come can you mean because men wade wono. I was doing well. Many people are married to people who are not their taste. But they made them their taste because money is tasteful. Maybe I would do a baby, I need taste. But I chere no here. Sad time to now send a year. Because my level they determine the choice I make. If we give permission, everybody get riches and wealth and money. Trust me, people will check out and make decisions. There are women who are married to rich people. Not because they love them, but for security. There are men who are married to some women, not for love, but for security. But and I can tell you that a will be a losing the door for pa. I'm a sikeni. And that is not the wish of the lady, and that is not the wish of the man. Woman do mo and so huchirinti or seba akupa baby fa. Ti e try say bonko was me do wunu say me do. And so huchirinti ma me ko baby kakrawate. And then na bo ti ebi mu kra say ti twe mo no ma say hia no ma twempena. Di the okọ wadi iskeni ni tumi nya kakra no wa bere be ma no na wo ba na wo ni bi o so somje wate. So I am telling you that even cheating in marriage has increased because a lot of men and women are doing this because of poverty. Less income can lead to divorce. Tema bebre prayer ya wade a na wo hia wo bi a ni semo go ni semo ye ni semoto or what kakrachin bema wanendete. A lot of women are in marriages misbehaving, not because they have wrong attitude. It is because they've met somebody who is doing well, better, far better financially than the husband. A lot of men are also misbehaving because, for all you know, we share a baby who is financially sound than the wife. Less income can kill a successful, healthy marriage. No matter the bond, the vows, the covenant, poverty, you get power, they kill. Sister, they say less income can lead to divorce.
Okay.
All right, so the next reasons or the next cause to divorce rate going up, and they say when partners do not know how to communicate. When partners do not know how to communicate. Or wadi ni be man or wadi ni ba enimu nkomo ba entokwa enimu. Enya ne me kan ne hia e kwan afa so ti ase na ne hia. Most of the time when you see argument between a wife and a husband, check one is not hearing well. Your understanding to what I said will determine your explanation and your flow. Words are not words until someone understands it.
That's it.
It's what we say, what wade ne kru na swansi yere na swansi amobre. Ti we kenyen tokwa bia na we enye dede. Nka me pacho me ka say, ti asama me ka say, ba me hu ni sa won temase. Also hu ni sa me so me ntewase nti ye ntia wase dia and your friend arguments. And once you see argument, it means that we don't have peace in our house. Yet to be nyasungye ewo ye fie wa mra mentime ho ase wo ho. Etubo say hono na sometimes you can feel like I'm married to the wrong person. Because we ex be so na ne kasa o kan you say yeah it's true.
Right.
Bibi akohi aso ti asem. Yeah. The same oba and another oba, like I mean when I say the same, I mean honestly oba.
Right.
O kasa ko se da mi su tie me. O se da do mi su tie me. I work as such a ye tie me. O so dem bibi. I am tired of your controlling.
Right.
O shamso. Oh, mami nkebi. And when a lot of women start struggling with submissiveness, because they feel like you are making a fool out of my humility and my submission.
Right.
Just me bring me once in just a one over so the many for more. I said, be a walk as I find now. No, but you see, let me quail back and say something. Whoever you marry becomes the king of your kingdom.
That's right.
He makes the decision, speak out, and you have nothing to say. Doesn't mean you are dumb. No. Fire, 18. Of course. Because he's the head of the house. And then the decision he makes either affects the family positively or negatively.
And what is your role when it comes to helping in that decision, especially when you're a helper?
So you suggest. You don't take the place of authority.
That's it.
And yes, sir, show this.
Of course.
I make the final decision, go like, my husband, what you said is very true. But I think, don't you think that when your friend a helper, and yet, me tell you kind about me fa.
And you say, your friend
so a befa.
Exactly.
Another thing we can look at is cohabitation. When you live with people for a long time and they are not accountable to your family, they take you for granted. And then I need to na war na anything.
Right.
Utumi ya de enye. Na wo ba ne maame afre na be man. E me ma so ye cohabitation.
Oh, of course.
Oh yes. Ge bia han dan ma ba bia tutu ne so de den.
A friend is Salome.
Thank you. Enti bon se BBC afede the family of the other party. E ko frɛ we ya oma. Atro me ware mo de hye be ha mo be fa no.
Right.
Me so if you mean to. Both are back and forth. Now watch out. If cohabitation this is what happened. Number one, it is either get now till the guy want to do something to cover the shame of the lady. Number one.
That's true.
It is one or your baby, not the family of the lady. And who say, guy, you ban one funny sense form. Number two, wow. Send ye beya obane so bed domino no nka say you are such an ungrateful.
Yes.
It was so ye bibi. Number 3, ebia no obane financially or you sound than the guy. Oma cohabit sa oma tranche 2, 3, 4, 5 years. But obani financially sa guy ni baby ako. Enti guy no kra na asa to tususu. And what the amagani say, jiko wa de menensha wo when wonya. Na minya bi kakra. Enti obani sika na be ma de wade wobani tell you oba wade no. So you see that there is no love.
Right.
But for some reasons, I'm trying to hold on. Nyami adumna be ma no e break out of the prison, out of the poverty cellar. No paper. This guy is going to show the lady that you are not the type I was looking for. It's not like I'm ungrateful. I didn't like you a long time, but poverty made me love you. Cohabitation. Nyamna wona wo ameheni ameye. Nyame. When you live with a person for a long time, everything about you becomes naked. They make a decision from there. And it's not everybody who can stand a certain lifestyle. Right. No free same favor na they make decisions. You make decisions for yourself. Right. No, actually say 1, 2, 3 reasons I cannot.
Right.
And that is where a lot of people get broken down because they feel like, hey, this is not what I opt for. So cohabitation does not really, and I repeat, cohabitation does not really help. So don't think that me be ma tranche, me know about tranche, and my you ya build the actual. Say be mu na mo wade, just be thankful to God. Because the high percentage of a man in mema cohabiting uncle si aga no so, chi de ko si aga. And these things lead to divorce.
Right.
Because me hu wa ma e bia botaye bi nti na me wade wo ba de nye wodo. Na your don't there are things that can put you off that will let you overlook love.
Right.
And it will put you off so much that your affection towards the other party will die. Another reason for the leading cause of divorce is when you marry very young.
Hey, counselor.
Yeah. When you marry very young and you don't understand life very well. You didn't see well. You didn't understand life well from where you were standing then at the age of 24. And then the society told you that you look responsible, you become responsible, and marriage makes you more acceptable in society. You are there. Would you 35, 40? And I would say 25 to 40. How many years in Wawadi? 20 years of marriage. And I was like, Kai Kalabashaya. Sanya is this road no tough. Agrodie.
Yeah.
To say at the age of 40, now probably you are more blessed, or you are not even more blessed. But 40, after now, other women that look like what you wanted. That's all what in them. To show baby and Yamaso. Ushia baby, in fact, me na me pay half cast.
Open half cast say.
Me na be poor ba osonwa. Me na be poor ba or a taste and a touch of fairness.
Nature and Nadia Boari side.
Me na be like or mask like a hat
yeah.
Like Bema, oh, Jana was a Bema.
Yeah.
Me pe Bema yes slam. But Mako had Bema was.
Okay.
It 40 years enough for she guy be slam. Single. Muina mu yuma or bank. And now you are mokolo yuma or bank. Ama left 1, 2, 3. And they won't know Casacra the type you wanted. Marrying young. To both so yes, like me ya Bema seya and our basia. And on a guy in the bed you am no bank because you look beautiful. Sir. This guy is sexy. Only then trying here. The reason is that when you marry young, sometimes you might not go in for what you were dreaming of. What were the young? Okay, so beautiful, but the influence around alone. So go I get there, Charlie. Warren Wedian. Also 24 Charlie. You look at you. This is not your type. Like if you marry some class, both are going to start running.
Right.
Class. Tuna ma no bro some class ni mo. Say we been a normal.
Obon some there.
Oh, you be more. We been a normal can. No, this is the type I was looking for.
Right.
So we are still talking about divorce
in
marriages and relationship. I think that also when it comes to divorce rate going up and then talking about marriage and divorce, I think that when your parents they've suffered divorce, it can have an impact on your life. And that is another reason. parents divorce. Adeɛ no I say generational curses. Adeɛ no
Okay.
my parents a divorce, so it gives me number one an option that when something changes and I don't like, I need to walk out like my father. Walk out like my father, my mother. Walk out like my, So you see, we are affected by what we learn.
True.
Not just by reading, but what we see people do. Say my parents a divorce so that my uncle a divorce so that my auntie never easy for me to divorce. Once I talk about I say, I want divorce. Because I pata ya bofi. Ya train na was what Jordan.
Okay.
And so what happens about divorce rate going up or people divorces is because sometimes parent divorce can affect children. And so sometimes we encourage that you battle so that your next generation will enjoy. Nevertheless, we are not saying die.
Right.
You understand? We are not saying when you are dying, die. No.
Especially if you're in
when
an
you die
abusive
too,
marriage.
your next generation they will die.
Exactly.
Because once you are gone, the next generation coming out of you is gone.
Right.
But we are still saying that parents divorce, it can affect the next generation. Because then divorce becomes easy. Because it is something happening around us. And also the spiritual side of it. I believe in it. Because I'm a spiritual person.
Right.
And it has happened several times to meet good people. Now you see that we only go divorce, but maybe a free ban also a divorce. So when we are talking about divorce in marriages, parents, and so divorce can affect you. And the last one, the educational level of the partners can bring divorce.
You're joking.
Yes, so I'll explain.
Let's go, sir. Educational
level of both parties can actually touch and break. Anyway, Beman and Shadan Kusku, Obani Kusku pa. A year kakrano, no Obani person did the school shep bear master. I shall be education versus authority. Tubon say the woman want to actually rule over the man with education, with books. The man is saying, regardless of my illiteracy, I am still a man.
Right.
You can't take away my glory.
Right.
I go school there, but me a fear bema. And then sometimes you pay calculation, you realize that wabani school now wako nintino, neniye biye kakra. Right. In terms of education,
right.
Or you're knowledgeable, very sensitive to books, or you maybe I say, Bear no so far this level, no, every crowd one boy, business oriented man.
Right.
Now you the whole. So you see the battle. If care does not, if care is not taken, the woman wants to rule the family with books and say that this side must be done. When you read this, I've read books, I've read. Who's actually into the? What I said when we in school, the man said no, in your school I said a manners, this, that. So see the level of education. 18 for number percent the back of school or what they was scanning so bad.
Right.
They believed in that.
Yeah.
Because they thought that skeniba the any problem.
Right.
But when anybody skeniba any problem about.
True. Right.
The level of education and also we become BBS education means most people also enter into marriages and they entered into marriages without proper education on marriage.
That's true.
Ti yanchele no hwenu ma wade mu hwe sa me sa wurem no say I don't know sir the reality of it is bigger than books.
That's true.
Or the fame or whatever we see around. I cannot. The candidate say, so this is marriage. Men do me home, papa. And the last one has to do with religious background. Religious background. I saw the ameko, I saw the alco, mosque ameko, mosque alco. Me Hindu. Where is it a kanka?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other religious body. Radie. Me wade wo me ma so City of Wisdom Center ono so fi presby ti wade ye na we believe that wade ye was wo ba ne ba be ma na so na emo mo ba no sa no very committed wo presby wo bibia botaye bia ana wo bibi potia wo ye wo na so do bo we be ja na so so okui adi an wo ba ne semate an wo ba de kire ni kun se wo de me ye wo asoro me kwa obi ene wonti we de still ja wo ye be ma me kwa asoro ba me ho ne de be ma say no bo so ba negwa adna ma me corporate bi nkoye ne ame ye na me di ochi wa soro me ba me ye den because sometimes you'll be holding a position somewhere here
right
obe wade ba unya hwenye
right
do you understand what I'm saying? So the woman goes like praise be na be pe be man say me na ma ba wado and so when in terms of your religion, when the two of you does not actually understand each other well, and does not consider the fact that baby I'm free band, baby I'm free band is not the same, but for marriage we need to actually join us. I'm telling you that religion alone can separate, cause problems. Ebi kra no bo Christian ni wako ware Muslim, bo kra ye Hindu ni wako ware Muslim. Eka iti o wade ni wi na se be join bra Muslim side na Islam be join ye ko Allah akbar. I said, yeah. Now, so we know Kim Praka and say, Warwa, still Meko, sorry, still Meko, Meko. I then number one, also know, me worry unfortunately, my family say, Mimi, I'm a Muslim, they also joining mosque. I said, no, you are DBC. So let's also consider the religious aspect of it, that it can also trigger divorce. Thank you very much.